Hello everyone, welcome back to the online English learning. In today's meeting, we're gonna learn about holidays topic, and our grammar focus is about question tags. First, we'll learn about basic vocabulary of holiday. I've included several important vocabulary about holiday. We're going to read the vocabulary one by one. You can repeat after me. Trip, tour, brochure, guide, resort, break, high season or peak season, travel agent, abroad, tourist. Perhaps some of you have known the meaning from those vocabulary, so I'll explain the meaning one by one. Trip and tour seems having the same meaning, but actually they are different. Trip is a short journey, usually to a particular place. For example, trip to Yogyakarta, trip to Bali. So, only to a particular place. While tour is a journey to visit different places. From this definition, we can know that tour is visiting more than one place. And then brochure. Brochure is a paper which contained information about some tourism places maybe. In Bahasa, we also say brochure. Then guide. Guide has two meanings. First, it is a book that gives tourists information about a place. While the second meaning is a person who shows the tourists around. Next is resort. Resort is a place where people go on holiday. Usually, it is by the sea, by the beach. Next, break. Break means short period of time when you stop what you are doing. For example, you feel very bored and tired from your work, and then you say, I need a break. Next, high or peak season. What's the meaning? It is the time of year when many people visit the places, and usually the price in this period of time is at the highest. Why? Because many people are traveling, many people are having a holiday. After that, we have travel agents. Travel agent is a person or a company that arrange ticket, hotel room for people who are going on holiday. And then abroad means foreign country or luar negeri. While the last is tourist. Tourist is a person who visit some interesting places, or a person who is having a holiday. Well, so that's the basic vocabulary. What do people do on holiday? First, some of the people stay in a hotel. They can also send some postcard, look around the museum, hire a car, go sightseeing. Sightseeing means visiting interesting places. Go on excursions, or we can also say go on a trips. Like I said earlier, go on excursion or go on a trip means that you are taking a short journey for pleasure to a particular place. And one activity that people never forget when having a holiday is taking some photos. It can be used to it can be used for our memory. And then the last is buying some souvenirs. Well, that's about some basic vocabulary and the activities that people usually do on holiday. Having holiday is fun, isn't it? I said isn't it earlier. The sentence that I said earlier, having a holiday is fun, isn't it? It is an example of question tag. So what's question tags? We will learn about this after this one. So question tags are a short question that follow a sentence, especially in spoken English. From this definition, we can conclude that most of the question tags are used in spoken English, not in written English. What is the use? What is the function? We use the question tag to ask if something is true, or to ask people to agree with us, or just to keep the conversation going. The example, Susila dances beautifully, doesn't she? Or in Bahasa, we can translate, Susila menari dengan indah, kan? Doesn't she? Is used for asking another people if something is true, or to ask the people to agree with us, or just to keep the conversation going. To make it easier in Bahasa, we can translate it kan, iya kan. Having a holiday is fun, isn't it? Berlibur itu menyenangkan, kan? To construct question tag, there are several rules. Rule 1. Use a negative tag after a positive sentence. And use a positive tag after a negative sentence. Let's look at the example. The Earth is bigger than the Moon. That is positive sentence. Because it is positive sentence, so the question tag should be negative. We say, isn't it? How to construct this? We put to be, and then we also add not, but we should simplify it, and then we use pronoun it. Why do we use pronoun it? Because we refer to the subject, the earth. And then this next example, the earth isn't as big as the sun. It is negative sentence. Because it is negative sentence, so the question tag should be positive. How? We still use the same to be, is, And then we don't use not anymore because it is positive. We should follow it with pronoun that refers to the subject. That is it. Do you understand? Rule 2. Use the same auxiliary or modal verb as it is in the main sentence. For example, we'll go out together, won't we? In this sentence, we find modal will, tetapi di situ disingkat, will go. Actually, it stands for we will go out together. Is it positive sentence or negative sentence? We will go out together. Absolutely, this is a positive sentence. Therefore, we should follow it with negative tag. Will not we. Will not we disingkat menjadi won't we. And then the second example, Albert can't play the violin. In this sentence, we can find modal can, and it is negative sentence. Cannot. Albert cannot play the violin. Because it is a negative sentence, so we should use positive tag. Can he? Kenapa menggunakan he? Karena harus menggunakan kata ganti yang merujuk kepada subjeknya. Albert. Albert, the pronoun is he. So, Albert can play the violin. Can he? Rule 3. If the main sentence has no to be, has no auxiliary or modal, we use do, does, or did. It depends on the tenses. For example, Asian people like race. Is it positive or negative sentence? Yes, it is positive sentence. Because this is positive sentence, so we need to use negative tag. How to construct negative tags? Kalimat ini tidak memiliki kata bantu seperti to be, kemudian modal, will, can, must, have, to. So, we use do. Kenapa menggunakan do? Karena merujuk kepada subjek they. Asian people is more than one. The pronoun is they. Therefore, the negative tags become don't they? And the next, she speaks Russian. It is positive sentence. And because it is positive sentence, the tag should be negative. Speaks Russian. We should look at the subject. Because the subject is she, we use doesn't. And the last one, Jack bought a new car last week, didn't he? In this example, the verb is verb to. So, to construct the tag question, we use auxiliary verb did. But because this sentence is positive sentence, the text should be negative. It become didn't he? Remember, there is an exception here atau pengecualian for subject I am late. The tag form is not am not I, but it become aren't I. While for invitation, let's go, the question tag form is shall we. I'm late, aren't I? Let's go, shall we? Well, let's have some practice. There are some sentences here. We have main sentence and the question tag. I need you to find the appropriate question tag for each sentence. The first one, she needs some help. First, we know that this is a positive sentence, so we need negative tag. Subjeknya apa? Di situ she. Oke, hanya ada satu jawaban saja, yaitu doesn't she need some help. And the second example, they are away for a week. This is positive sentence, so we need to make negative tag. And the subject here is they. And the sentence has to be. So the question tag also should use to be. The answer is the next example. Fine. Seperti yang saya jelaskan sebelumnya, I'm fine. Ketika menggunakan I'm, question tag-nya seharusnya menggunakan aren't. I'm fine, aren't I? And then warm. It is positive sentence. So we should choose the negative tag. Karena subjeknya it, berarti pronounnya juga it. Menjadi isn't it? Now let's see another example which use negative main sentence. It wasn't your turn. Ini adalah kalimat negatif, sehingga question tag-nya harus dalam bentuk positif. It wasn't your turn. Di situ menggunakan kata bantu to be, was, dan subjeknya it. Was it? Langsung, you are not serious. Ini juga contoh negatif sentence. Karena negatif sentence, maka question tag-nya harus dalam bentuk positif. Subjeknya you. You aren't, you are not serious. Are you? The last one, let's go. Let's go. Invitation. So, question tag is, shall we? That's all about our topic today. Hopefully you can understand it well. See you.